This is Chuck Huber, the voice of Android 17. You're listening to Anime Seekers. You better be, or I'm coming for you. Dragon of the Darkness, Flame!
Another Transformer for you guys. So today, we're going to be looking at the Transformers Legacy Velocitron subline, RID Scourge. This one was very exciting for me. Transformers RID, Robots in Disguise, 2001, was the first Transformers show I saw with vehicles instead of animals, because the first Transformers show I saw was Beast Wars. And this mold in particular was exciting for me because I had the original Scourge as a kid. I actually still have my original Scourge. It's in storage. I couldn't go get it for comparison for this review, but I do have the original Scourge. And they did release this mold in Legacy as Laser Optimus Prime. I don't have attachment to Laser Optimus Prime like I do Scourge, but, you know, I was like, oh, new mold, cool. I wasn't big on it. This is proof that a color scheme can make a figure so much more worthwhile. And because I just think this mold works so much better in the dark colors than the regular colors. But he is a truck, I think a tanker truck with, like, gasoline in it or something? I don't know. But he rolls very well. Very nice rolling. I think he looks really cool. I love the vehicle mode color scheme. The robot mode color scheme I have issues with, but we'll get to that in robot mode. But he looks really cool in this mode. He rolls very well, and I have no issue with this vehicle mode. I really don't. But we're going to put this off to the side. We'll get back to the trailer in a second. Let's talk about... I forgot to fold these out before this video. These are supposed to be out. I have some issues with this mold right off the bat. These legs are the same exact legs from Earthrise Optimus. Annoys me. It's literally, the top half is brand new and the bottom half is just reused legs. That's why. I don't understand the logic there. Anyway, let's transform him. So we're going to fold those gas tanks in, fold the legs down, fold these pieces in, pull them back up, and then open up these pieces to form his fetums. We're going to unclip all of this, fold these legs up, and get this out of the way, get that down, rotate those, open that up. Open up this, and we're going to rotate. We're not going to rotate. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate this, and we're going to fold this piece out, open this piece up, then we can rotate the arms out like this, but we'll get these pieces up first. Close that up, fold these up, rotate it around, fold these in, rotate it around, open this up, fold out the hands, open this up, fold out the hand. Kind of hard when you have big man hands, but you know, it is what it is. Fold this piece up and down, and if you want, you can like pull it up a little bit. The instructions actually have you pull it up a little bit like that. Let's do how the instructions say. Fold the head down, and then we're going to want to go in here. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but it's in the instructions, so I'm gonna. Is you want to get this piece, pull it down, and then close all of that up. And what that does is just kind of fill that gap in right there. It's really just for aesthetic purposes, not like you're going to look at your figure from the back. But here you go, robot mode of RID Scourge. It's a good color scheme. My problem is this is not RID Scourge. He was not this black. That came out wrong. He had a lot more gray, a lot more silver, a lot more like teal. They straight up just used a Nemesis Prime color scheme, and it looks cool. It's just not accurate to Scourge. But I do like the way it looks. I think he looks really nice. He's just not fully accurate. So I'm fully expecting a Generation Selects reissue of this at some point, the proper color scheme. But anyway, articulation-wise, his head is on a full 360. He does have light piping. So I don't want to feel like getting a flashlight, but he has light piping. Legs can go forward. They can go back. in and out, turn the thigh, big knee joint, ankle pivot, in and out, rotate, knee joint, rotate at the bicep, in and out the shoulders. These pieces don't move, which is honestly kind of annoying. It is what it is. Elbow joint, wrist swivel, waist joint. So he's got the standard articulation you'd expect from a modern day Transformer. And he looks awesome. Now, he also has his Dark Matrix, which is weird because Scourge didn't have a Matrix. But, you know, whatever. And then, of course, that's not all there is to him. Oh, and these open up, actually, if you want to reveal, like, missile pods. Which he did use in the show. So, that's neat. He does have a base. We're going to open this up. Open this up. Fold that piece down. Rotate this down. Fold this claw out. Fold that gun up and then turn the gun around. There you go. Base mode. It's not great, but it is what it is. You can pull this off for some reason. If that tickles your fancy. I guess you can, like, plug it into his back or something. Yay. It's a thing you can do. Put that piece back on. This does pop off. Not off the friction peg, but this piece. Okay, well, never mind. That piece is supposed to come off to form a gun, but I can't seem to get it off. That piece is supposed to come off to form a gun for him, but he does have actual weapons. So he has his sword. I hate everything. He has an axe, which I actually prefer using as a shield. So I think that's neat. And you can also combine the two to form a weird weapon of some kind. I prefer just using this sword, and I use this as a shield. This guy is a really cool set. I really like him, and he is going for cheap right now. There are, like, Ross, if you guys have a local Ross, take a look. Because they were selling this guy for, like, $16. Like, now's the time to look for these guys at Ross's, like, Velocitron stuff. It is going for cheap, because, like, this Cybertron Override, I got them all relatively recently for cheap. So pick him up if you can. Otherwise, on eBay, he's only like $40, which is a lot cheaper than he was when he came out, because he was like 50, 60 when he came out. But now he's, you know, at most 40. So I'd say definitely give him a pickup, especially if you're a fan of RID. There's RID stuff coming out finally. And we got him, we got Towline, and it looks like the new HasLab is going to be Omega Prime. If I'm proven wrong by the time this video gets uploaded, I'm really going to be pissed. But all the signs are pointing to the new HasLab being Omega Prime. So there's just... Oh, and Sideburns coming out. So there's some RID love coming for us. And I am here for it because I loved RID. The toy line. The show was just kind of iffy. I got to watch Car Robots. But I love the toy line. It got me really big into Transformers as a kid. And I'm happy to have new figures of the characters. And this is my favorite version of this mold so far. And it was one of my favorite Legacy figures. I really like him. But that's going to be it from me to you for this video, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. And stick around. We got more coming. Take care.